Election Commission announces single-phase assembly elections in Meghalaya, Nagaland, Tripura, counting on March 2. Successful sports players are focused on their goal and overcome every obstacle in their path, says Prime Minister Modi. Union Minister Sarbananda Sonowal inaugurates Bharat Pravah at India Habitat Centre in New Delhi. Stage is set for scientific mining of coal in Meghalaya. And Shubman Gill's double 100 powers India to 349 for 8 against New Zealand in first one-day international. Good evening. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Jolly Khoikia Gogoi, welcoming you to the stories in detail. The assembly elections in Meghalaya and Nagaland will be held in a single phase on 27th of next month, while Tripura will go to polls on 16th February. The counting of votes will take place on 2nd of March for all the three states. The Election Commission today announced poll schedules for the three states. Briefing media about the poll schedule, Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar said the model code of conduct has come into effect with the announcement of the schedule. He said the notification for Tripura Assembly will be issued on 21st of this month, while Meghalaya and Nagaland on 31st of January. The term of Meghalaya Assembly is going to expire on 15th March, Nagaland Assembly on 12th March and Tripura Assembly on 22nd March. All three states have 60-member assemblies.
The date of issue of notification in case of Tripura would be January 21 and last date of making nominations January 30. Meghalaya and Nagaland would have it on 31st January. And thereafter both of them have the poll together. The date of poll would be February 16th in case of Tripura and February 27th. So we are finishing all the polling in the February 27th, within February itself. This is to take into account, this has taken into account that the examinations schedules are also taken into account and that children are not really disturbed by this to the extent possible. So since most of the exams are
Prime Minister Narendra Modi today inaugurated the second phase of Sansad Khel Mahakumbh 2022-23 in Basti, Uttar Pradesh through video conferencing. Speaking on the occasion, Modi said sports tournaments should make a continuous process to better training of players. Prime Minister Modi said mindset towards sports is changing in our society, which has resulted in best ever performance by India in Olympics and Paralympics. Prime Minister said that the youth of the country has immense opportunities in the field of sports and called upon them to use yoga and millets in their routine and diet chart for getting better health and fitness.
महर्षि वशिष्ठ की पावन धरती है, श्रम और साधना, तप और त्याग की धरती है और एक खिलाड़ी के लिए उसका खेल भी एक साधना ही है, एक तपस्या है और जिसमें वो अपने आप को तपाता रहता है और सफल खिलाड़ी का फोकस भी बहुत सटीक होता है.
The first G20 Health Working Group meeting under India's G20 presidency began today at Thiruvananthapuram in Kerala. Union Minister of State for Health and Family Welfare, Dr. Bharati Pravin Pawan, inaugurated the three-day event. Speaking on the occasions, she said, pandemic policy must be a defining part of our health policy, as any health crisis today leads to an economic crisis due to the multi-sectoral nature of interconnected world. Dr. Pawar noted that pandemic prevention, preparedness and response require diverse multi-sectoral, multi-agency coordinated efforts. In his keynote address, Union Minister of State for External Affairs V. Muralidharan highlighted India's strong culture of medical practices and innovation.
The achievement of good and equitable health for all. Health became an integral part of the G20 agenda with the establishment of Health Working Group, and G20 countries have exhibited a long-standing commitment to mitigating health emergencies ever since the inception of Health Working Group.
Union Minister of Education Dharmendra Pradhan today met a delegation of Nanyang Technological University, Singapore, led by First Secretary, Singapore High Commission Amanda Kwek. During the meeting, they discussed strengthening cooperation in the education sector with a focus on democratization, innovation, driving entrepreneurship and creating opportunities for the youth. Pradhan said that India and Singapore are natural allies with strong relations in education and skill development sectors. He said, "We look forward to enhancing cooperation with participation of academia and the industry." Union Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways and Ayush, Sarbananda Sonowal, today inaugurated Bharat Pravah at India Habitat Centre in New Delhi. The event showcased the socio-cultural and economic significance of rivers and ports in everyday life and also highlighted the importance of ports, shipping and waterways in the nation.
गंगा जमुना सरस्वती 8 साल पहले गंगा की किस हालत में गंगा बहती थी। गंगा के पानी हम सब मानते हैं, ये सेक्रेट रिवर है, हॉली रिवर है, इस हम सब के लिए अपेक्षा होता है, लेकिन इस हालत हो गए 2,500 से अधिक इंडस्ट्री का वाटर गंगा में बहने लगे और गंगा का पानी।
Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma today called on Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman at her office in New Delhi. Taking to his Twitter handle, Dr. Sharma said that in the meeting they had discussed key developmental issues as well as new initiatives being undertaken by Assam government. A combined team of security forces of Churachandpur district today destroyed 30 acres of poppy plantation in different parts of the district. The security forces used drones in destruction of poppy cultivation in the district. Taking to his Twitter handle, Chief Minister Biren Singh said the state forces are giving their best to end the drug menace in the state. He urged people to cooperate and support the war on drugs campaign. The National Health Mission Unit of Arunachal Pradesh was awarded the Best Community Engagement in Adolescent Health and Wellness Days at the National Workshop Ayushman Bharat School Health and Wellness Program in New Delhi. Chief Minister Pema Khandu lauded the achievement of the state NHM. Meghalaya bagged an award in the category of the Best Engaged Health and Wellness Messengers HWMS in School Health and Wellness Program under Ayushman Bharat at the national level workshop. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma in a tweet lauded the efforts of state unit of NHM to improve healthcare ecosystem in the state. The union government has approved a geological report of 4 miners of the state, paving the way for scientific mining of coal in Meghalaya. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma said the Union Ministry of Coal has approved the geological reports submitted by 4 miners. The 4 miners would have to submit their mining plans to the government before obtaining the license to start scientific mining of coal. The Chief Minister said that the state is now just one step away from starting scientific coal mining in the state. The state government had filed a case in the Supreme Court challenging the ban on coal mining imposed by the National Green Tribunal in 2014, after which the Supreme Court gave a landmark judgment that the ownership of the land is vested with local tribals of the state.
Once these geological reports are approved, this is one step away from the mining license to now be given. And hence, these 4 applicants now, whose geological reports now have been approved by government.
The state government has signed an agreement with the Riyat Laban Dorbar Shnong to acquire 1.34 hectares of land around Shillong Peak on lease for 35 years for construction of the ambitious 138 crore rupees Shillong Ropeway project, the first of its kind in Meghalaya. The government would also develop the entire area as a high-end tourist spot, considering the fact that Shillong Viewpoint is one of the most visited tourist sites in and around the city. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma on Monday presided over the land handing over ceremony at the picturesque Shillong Peak, kickstarting the DREAM project. In cricket, chasing a target of 350 runs, New Zealand were 24 runs for no loss in 4 overs against India in the first one-day international of the 3-match series at the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium in Hyderabad when reports last came in. Earlier opting to bat first, India made 349 for the loss of 8 wickets. Shubman Gill becomes the youngest ever to score an one-day international double century. He made 208 off 149 deliveries. The 23-year-old became the 5th Indian after Sachin Tendulkar, Virendra Sehwag, Rohit Sharma and Ishan Kishan to score double hundreds for India in one-dayers. Gill also became the fastest Indian to record 1,000 one-day international runs during the game. While captain Rohit Sharma made 34, Surya Kumar Yadav scored 31. To commemorate the 126th birth anniversary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose and part of 75 Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, a program was observed in Chesesu village in Phek district with Deputy Commissioner of Phek Kumar Ramnikant IAS as chief guest today. Kumar Ramnikant said Netaji came to Chesesu fighting for the freedom of the country. In the time of Netaji, the country was living under the tyranny of British rule. Chesesu was fortunate to witness the inspiration, motivation and teachings of Netaji. He said Bose qualified for civil service at the age of 21 years, but he declined to work under the British and he never compromised with injustice. He urged Chesesu village to maintain the statue of Bose and assured the district administration would also give its best. Now, before we end the news, the headlines once again. Election Commission announces single-phase assembly elections in Meghalaya, Nagaland, Tripura, counting on March 2. Successful sports players are focused on their goal and overcome every obstacle in their path, says Prime Minister Modi. Union Minister Sarbananda Sonowal inaugurates Bharat Pravah at India Habitat Centre in New Delhi. Stage set for scientific mining of coal in Meghalaya. And Shubman Gill's double 100 powers India to 349 for 8 against New Zealand in first one-day international. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.